Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for Mr. Premier. Premier, during this time, many of my constituents have to make sacrifices as we all adjust to the new normal. This is something that all Ontarians we had to experience with changes to our regular routine impacting each individual's and spiritual and religious practices. I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the importance that the religious organizations has played during this time. Churches, synagogues, temples, mosques, Gurdwaras are all places of connectional fellowship that has been required to shut down to help fight the spread of this pandemic. Speaker, can the Premier please share this with the legislature about the new regulations that the government announced yesterday that will provide better clarification for places of worship in this province? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Premier to reply.
Well, I want to thank the member from Markham Unionville for the question. Our government recognizes the importance Ontarians place in participating in religious gatherings. It's absolutely critical that we move forward with this, and we did. That's why our government amended the regulations to allow Ontarians to attend religious gatherings in the following conditions. Individuals must remain in a car. Individuals may only be in a vehicle with others if they are part of the same household. Cars must be at least 2 meters apart. No materials can be passed between individuals during the service, and persons conducting the gatherings must ensure buildings are close for service. So they can't open their buildings, people can't be going in there and using the restrooms. Our government and all members greatly appreciate the sacrifices made by all religious communities regarding social distancing measures while still serving their communities with compassion during this time.
And the supplementary question.
Premier, thank you for the answer in our government's announcement on greater clarity regarding public worship. I know that my constituents, as well as many people in this province, greatly appreciate hearing this news and the continued support that we are providing to religious organizations with measures like this. Premier, religious and spiritual organizations play a major role in the lives of many Ontarians. During this pandemic, we have seen all major faiths demonstrate countless examples of leadership and personal sacrifice in order to help each other. Speaker, can the Premier share with the legislature about the positive support that all religious communities in Ontario has demonstrated during this time?
Premier.
I want to thank the member for the question. I want to take an opportunity to acknowledge the work done by all religious communities across this province. I experienced it numerous times, but just a couple days ago I was at a mosque handing out meals, thousands of meals as people were driving through. This includes examples of live stream services being provided during Ramadan, Passover, Vaisakhi, or Easter, allowing religious members to stay connected in faith and fellowship while making sure they ensure that social distancing measures have been respected. The actions, Mr. Speaker, of all religious communities truly demonstrate the Ontario spirit of charity, compassion, and support those in need, no matter who they are or what religion they come from.
Thank you.